What's going on? Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. Just checking out this turtle trying to nest on my beach. The first one since the update dropped, at least that I've seen. We got more laser rangers today as we are working to get them to level 2. We are going to try and make them work against a war factory today, and we're going to go ahead and boost up our statues because I think we're going to need it. With the level 1 laser rangers, they do a lot of damage, but they are pretty weak on the health side of things, so we've been losing them pretty quickly. Let's go attack War Factory. We got 72 laser rangers versus War Factory here, and it looks like it's gonna be lasers versus lasers, as there is a lot of laser beams. There's just a lot of prototypes in general, I guess, but we're gonna fit our narrative and do laser versus laser on this War Factory. Let's go ahead, get our private bullet down. We're gonna let him go, and then we're gonna spread out our laser rangers, as the area of effect will be greater if we get it like that, and we can probably get some good damage out. It looks like our gals here took quite a bit of damage on the first round of lasers, so that's not good. I think in my last video when the update dropped, I went over the laser rangers, and I think there was a couple questions in the comments about if they take out mines. I don't think the laser rangers take out mines. We're not going to be able to really test this right now, as there aren't many mines on this War Factory, but I'm just gonna say it's safe to assume they don't take out mines, because mines have been a problem when it comes to my laser rangers. If that's the case, assuming it doesn't change, a good way to clear mines while using laser rangers would be bringing private bullet shock knuckles, as the shock knuckle effect does a great job clearing out mines. You can also just be a scaredy cat and use a barrage to take out mines as well, but that gets pretty expensive. I guess so does the shock knuckles, but it gives more the area. Your laser rangers are probably going to go in a random barrage that could also do some damage on the troops if you are a little bit late in deploying them. But it looks like this first we have 88 of our points taken out already, so a very successful first attack. But the thing about this is our laser rangers, they do a lot of damage in total, but once they focus on one building, then you kind of, in a way, kind of expose them a bit, and they have a lack of damage. Because of that, it's not going to be a great idea in the next attack, once we get to the HQ, to just have them zapping the HQ, because it would take a long time. Maybe be the safe way, but we want to go and take out the shield generator, so we'll probably get them going on the right side again and eventually flare them back. But 92, we essentially hit all of our thresholds with that first attack right there. But even if we don't need the final threshold, which is iron, actually I will take the iron. I just converted it and will eventually spend it on a critter launcher upgrade. So we do want the iron, but even if we didn't need the iron, we would still be attacking this, because it's like, you gotta beat it. You can't give up prematurely on War Factory or an event like this if you can definitely take it out. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that first flotsam, and then the second one is gonna get zapped here. As soon as it gets close to taking out, we're gonna go and flare our laser rangers back, because they all would have died in that area, and we're gonna get them flared and grouped up once again, and we're gonna go ahead and get some critters out, because there could be some danger ahead. And just look at that beautiful, oh my gosh, the red glow. You can just see the base getting zapped, and now I guess the mines are still there, so I am gonna assume that for sure the laser rangers do not take out mines. That is the one distinction between them and actual lasertrons. Also, I guess lasertrons also sit further back, but we used all laser rangers, only level 1, and we were able to take it out in 2 attacks. We did lose a handful. They do die pretty quickly, so you gotta be on your P's and Q's about where your laser rangers are at. I didn't even see where 32 of them died, but apparently they did die at some point. But down goes War Factory. Let's go ahead and try and attack some actual player bases now, because we want to get some loot and we want to have a good time. So we're going to test out our theory on using Private Bullet Shock Knuckles as a way of clearing out mines. We'll go ahead right away here. There is some scattered mines. A great job taking out some good mineage right there, but there are still some on the outskirts that need to get taken out, so we're going to have to focus on that. And with all these rocket launchers and splash damage units taking out, also Private Bullet's getting shocked. If we can't have that, because then the laser rangers are our front lines, and that's not a great idea. We just got to make sure when using all laser rangers like this, even though we do have a Private Bullet, he cannot contain the power that the laser rangers feel, and it's against their own good, because they are powerful, but they're glass cannons here. So yeah, it looks like we're doing good here. We'll just get a flare on the HQ. Use a Shock Knuckles. Shock Knuckles is so fun to use. Just watching Bullet fully dive on a building, take out the mines, and also shocking the like, even if it was just used to take out an area of mines, I think there still would be a use for Shock Knuckles. But unfortunately, the Private Bullet's just so strong by himself. Shock Knuckles is actually, it's situational, but it's probably the weakest part of Private Bullet's games. Let's go ahead and go for another base. We got a lot of lower level people on here today. Lower level, being someone in the 60s actually. But here we go for this one. We're going to go ahead and get Bullet down. And then once he steps up here, we're going to pop a Shock Knuckles, and then we're going to shock right there. I missed the shock launcher somehow. That's embarrassing, but we did not take out as many mines as I was expecting. I just threw a box of critters right into the microwaver. Still able to take out the mines, so a success in my book. But yeah, that's not good. We put our critters for suicide right there, and now we are starting to struggle. We have been using a lot of critters today, and the critter costs are getting very expensive. And the thing about the Lasertrons, what I'm now noticing, they run so much quicker than Private Bullet, that is probably why we are losing a lot of them, because they are so just quick. Look at that Bullet, he just like parted the Red Sea and jumped across it. That was crazy, where he was locked on a building, the building was taken out, and he ended up just jumping to another. That is the Private Bullet content we love to see. Hopefully you guys got to see that as well there. But we finished this attack with 126 energy. I don't even know where we could have used it. And critters ended up being 43 energy for the next box. That is a crazy amount of energy for critters, but it's needed in this. It's definitely needed. Alright, this one is going to be an awkward one. We're going to go ahead and get a barrage onto this and probably just end up... There's not many defenses I want to shock around that grappler there. We're just going to get another barrage onto it, because I'm disappointed it didn't get more mines than the first barrage didn't get as many mines as I was hoping. We'll go ahead, take it out, and now Bullet should be a free man to go and dive onto one of these sniper towers. As soon as he's closer, we'll get our laser rangers out, trying to like keep them grouped but also not on top of each other, because we want them kind of close together so that we can flare them if need be, but also we want them spread out enough where they attack different defenses or have a better chance of attacking different defenses, and then you can just grill more parts of the base instead of just going overkill on a certain amount of defenses. It looks like I threw a med kit onto defenses. That is a great mistake to make. My gosh, embarrassing. But it shall not matter, because we're going to go ahead, get a barrage artillery onto that rocket launcher. Take it out, come on, I know you want to. And now we have not many laser rangers left. This base was our match. A lot of ice statues right there. I'm surprised we lost that though. Is this the first loss I've had with laser rangers? It might be. It was bound to happen eventually, but I'm pretty disappointed that it happened. We're not even going to try, and we probably could have taken it out with Bullet. I'm giving up early here, but I don't really want to waste my time on that base. The whole point of this is to get more Laser Ranger content, and we'll go ahead and find a different base. I didn't even want it anyway. You didn't have that much loot, so neither does this base, but it's okay because we're gonna attack this one. We'll go ahead, get a barrage out, clean up the mines that won't get taken out by a Shock Knuckles, as Shock Knuckles, it's only gonna hit the defenses behind. The defense Private Bullet is attacking. Hopefully that made sense. And we didn't really spread out our Laser Rangers. Maybe my theory of Laser Rangers last battle, spreading them out just a bit, was maybe a bad idea, but they naturally spread out anyway. We just got to make sure we keep our rocket launchers, or the rocket launchers here, on a short leash. We got to make sure they are continuously shocked, and also maybe other splash damage defenses are maybe I'm just overlooking other defenses, and I'm focusing too much on the rocket launchers, because I only focused on the rocket launchers and we still are falling a bit short here. It stinks, but we're gonna go ahead and get our troops back together there, and we're gonna throw some artillery onto that rocket launcher, take it out, and we should be good to take this one out, even though it was kind of a close call, was it not? We don't have many Laser Rangers left. They're just so glass cannon-y. They die so quickly, and emphasis on the glass because they have been getting shattered. But they're still only level 1, and we're taking on some pretty difficult bases, not overly complicated, but there are ice statues we're taking out, and we are going against some prototypes as well. So we didn't gain that much gold from today's attacks, but did we get enough loot here? We'll go ahead, collect our resource boat for a critter launcher upgrade. No, we are 58,000 wood short. What do we got in the sawmill? Only 1,000. Do we have any NPCs to clear, or am I gonna be forced to spend some diamonds? I think we're forced to spend some diamonds. Tragic, but it's okay because we have enough. Down goes all of our wood, and we will have a critter launcher upgrade up to level 2. I don't even know what max level is for that. I could do the research, or I could take the lazy approach and have one of you comment with the max. I should be the one conveying this information, but sometimes, you know, you overlook something. But that's going to be a 12-hour upgrade. Thanks for making it to the end. We'll see you in our next Boom Beach video. Bye-bye.